So you're probably wondering why I would do such a thing, especially in this day and age and during a lockdown where I'd be restricted only to my home. So let me explain real quick. So on July 1st, I've released my first ever winter collection for my brand All Seasons Apparel. If you haven't checked it out already, link is in bio. And it was insane. We sold out in 6 days. It was crazy. But something wasn't sitting right inside of me. I wasn't feeling as energized as I was before. I wasn't reading as much. And I often found myself scrolling through TikTok and Instagram for hours on end. I remember one night I was on TikTok around 11 o'clock, as you do. And the next time I looked up at the time, it was around 1:30 a.m. And at that moment, I was thinking to myself, why? Why? Why am I losing sleep doing something that won't benefit me except for the occasional laugh? What am I actually gaining from doing this? And it was at that moment that I decided to take a social media detox. Some of the things I expected from deleting social media was being more productive with my time, being more present in the moment, whether I was with family, friends, or at work, and stop comparing myself with others online. And to be less, materialistic, because I also always want new shoes and new clothes. So on the 7th of August, I deleted all my social media. This included Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I did not actually know that you would lose all your drafts of TikTok, but by the time I downloaded it again, it didn't really bother me at all. I'm pretty sure that's nearly like every single social media platform, so I was basically just ghosting myself from everyone. The first week or so was super weird. When you unlock your phone and you just go straight to Instagram or Snapchat without really thinking about it? When you delete those certain apps, it makes all your other apps out of order, which makes it really weird to look at when you unlock your phone. I would just be so used to going onto my phone and going to a specific app and scrolling through endlessly, which now that I look back at it was such a waste of time. And kind of scary if you think about it. We are so programmed nowadays to just pick up our phone and escape to a virtual reality. But when you notice and actually catch yourself in the act, it's like, damn, I'm actually addicted to this thing way more than I thought. Instead of scrolling through social media, I could have been doing something way more productive, like read a book. So that's exactly what I did. I picked up a couple new books, Think and Grow Rich and How to Win Friends and Influence People. And by the end of 30 days, I finished this and was mostly through this. These books are both amazing, each to their own, teaching you valuable lessons about things that I actually don't teach in school. You can see why though that some people might be afraid to delete their social media because of the fear of missing out, also known as FOMO. But when you think about it, are you really missing out? Was Jimmy from high school's car really that interesting to you? No. Say if something major did actually happen, I'm sure that person, if that meant something to you, would reach out to you in another way. You see where I'm getting at? Just within the first week of the experiment, I began to realize that the people on Instagram that I follow, I don't genuinely care about, like all the celebrities. I don't care what car they're driving or the house they live in. I just care about the people I actually know in real life. Obviously, for my clothing business, I couldn't just abandon it for 30 days, so I decided that on every Sunday, I would go on and post a photo and then delete it straight away. I only followed myself on my business account, so nothing popped up on my feed anyways. As time went on, I noticed I was being way more productive with my time, as I was reading more and I was being more efficient with the work that I was doing. And by spending less time on my phone, I was able to become more present in the moment. At work, instead of scrolling through my feed on my break, I would actually read or talk to the people that I was working with instead of going on my phone. I found that I became way more aware of my surroundings. When you actually don't use social media on your phone, you tend to avoid it because what else are you going to do on it? And you become a lot more aware of other people using their phone and how much, as a society, we actually stand on our phones next to each other. It's crazy. Outside of work in uni, I find myself doing things that were actually important to me without having any distractions or opinions about it. I feel that once you realize that posts on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter are all highlight reels of someone's life, you can become more content from within. I found this quote while recording this video, and it states, "Don't compare your behind the scenes life with someone else's highlight reel." If you found nothing else in this video interesting, or you already knew it all, I just want people to remember that quote. Especially when you're scrolling through Instagram and you see Becky's new amazing car and crazy lifestyle, just remember that you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. She could be having the worst life and just posting that. So yeah, just remember that quote. So coming to a conclusion in this video and the whole 30-day detox, I didn't really miss social media. This whole experiment was a big eye-opener for me, because I realized that I actually don't care what people are doing if I don't personally know them. But the most important thing that I've learned about this whole experiment was being conscious about what I'm doing when I'm picking up my phone and scrolling through social media. Obviously, I love social media and what it does for us as a society. I'm back on all my platforms, but it does have some downsides if you can't control yourself. So finding that balance is very important in my opinion. I just wanted to make this video because I've seen more and more people compare themselves to people online, such as celebrities and big influencers. Just want to let them know it's not all real.
It's false.
I feel that people, especially my age, don't talk about these things, and conversations should be started about the topic. So if you are watching this video, I would highly recommend doing this, even if it was for one day or a week. Just see how you feel afterwards, because it really did change my perspective on how I use social media today. That's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment down below because I'd love to see what you guys think about this topic as well. Subscribe up if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys in a bit.